All right, play some damn Bazaar. All right, we made it to winter. So yesterday's stream title wasn't a complete lie. And we got our trending items, and they're pretty goofy, but that's like one of my favorite parts of this game is just how goofy it can all be. So we'll go ahead and start off by showing off our trends since it seems to be one of the most exciting parts of the game. Round crops, metals, ore, and warm recipes, which is going to be an interesting one to mess around with. So we're kind of shifting our gears to more foraging for this season, which will be fun because we've been focusing a ton on crops. So it'd be nice. However, that was going to happen anyways because this game's natural progression is starting to feel really good. We've got it to the point to where we can water our fields in only 3 clicks of the button. 3 waterings can water a whole field, 6 for the 2 with crops. So we've already entered this era in which we have so much free time. And even with fertilizing, it's really not a ton of work. So we have a lot more stamina and a lot more energy. So I'm actually a testament. My playthrough is a testament here to how this game does naturally go from being a little bit stressful, a little bit testy when it comes to stamina and storage. But now I'm at the point where I can kind of do whatever I want every day almost. Unless it's like a harvest day or something like that. I'm like really able, I have a lot of freedom and I'm not even in year 2 yet. Now, obviously I'm playing a little bit more faster paced, I think, than maybe your average person, maybe just a little faster paced. I'm not playing terribly optimally, but I've just been focusing on making money. And I think that usually makes the game a little faster. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We have our best sale, or here's our sales record for this season. Our current best sale ever, which is no longer in here because it was last season, unfortunately. Our best season was 344,000. Oh, here it is. Revenue record, found it. 344,000. Look at that. So our total revenue, 1.6 million. I'd be curious to hear what other players are at in their playthrough, their total revenue and revenue record. So if you're out there watching, if you're on YouTube, feel free to leave a comment if this is a future watcher in the VODs. And if you're watching live this morning, you're welcome to jump into the Twitch chat. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty well for ourselves at the end of the day. So yeah, this is my progression, but it seems to be, I'd say, relatively fast paced. So, but yeah, otherwise we've entered winter and we're going to continue to challenge ourselves. So we've already upgraded our pasture. We've upgraded our beekeeping. We're going to get the mushrooms next. We have our 3rd field and we're growing trees in our 3rd field. So that's been really nice.
Good morning, everybody. At Highly in Descent, I can't believe it has already been 28 months. You are an awesome streamer, and I love watching your streams. They're the best to watch, especially in the morning when I am waking up for the day. You are the best, and keep up the amazing work. H-Day wave, H-Day arrive, H-Day clap, H-Day cheers, H-Day love.
Thank you, Gamer Lady, for the 28 months. And thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the encouragement and for the continued support and patronage to the broadcast, the content, and the dream. What's up, Ep Life? 2.2 million in year 2. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I feel like I'm on track for that, probably right around that, maybe a little less. I wasn't playing the game optimally money-wise. Like a lot of people here in the chat, Ep, discovered fragrances and bouquets and some of those big money makers a lot earlier than I did, where I just kept focusing on crops. And it wasn't really until like mid-summer, not even late summer, that I discovered that processing my crops was better, like pickling and stuff. So in all reality, now that I think about it, as much as I was focusing on making money, I don't think I was really doing a great job of it. Like, I wasn't really playing the game that min-maxy. I was selling a bunch of raw crops for the whole first season and a half, which we learned quickly that that was not the way. So, yeah, I don't know. All right, so yeah, our plans are to stick to it. Like I said, we're going to keep trying to push ourselves to expand and fill up our time gaps with more things to do, as you do in these types of games. But we're also discovering the freedom of upgrading our tools. The tools are something that I think I slept on pretty early in the game. I think I was kind of not paying attention enough to the tools. I know another player in the chat was talking about Dazabound. They were talking about how they upgraded tools as fast as possible, and they found all sorts of benefits to having their tools upgraded ASAP. So now that we're finally starting to get into gold tools, I think we have 3 golden tools. We're really starting to see the difference in that as well. And I think that's a big part of why I have so much free time. Because now I'm not sitting there watering all day, blowing through energy, having to take those 30-minute baths, which really do cut into your available time. All right, let's try to figure out what the heck we're doing here. We have a little bit of food left, but we should probably make more. Let's go ahead and make some bread and toast before we leave. I need to find a good stamina food to cook. I mean, eggplants were amazing. Fried eggplants were healing my stamina bar literally from 0 to 100%. So what you can take away from this is that it says stamina recovery moderate. And then if you look here, it's actually significant because it's a 5-star dish. So I'm just telling you this because this is the verbiage you need to look for. Now you can take that and find a dish that works for your playstyle. But you want to find, that's the verbiage you want. Stamina recovery significant is, I think, what you're aiming for. Maybe even better than that. But I think really you want to look at the raw recipe, and if you see moderate, I think it's going to be a good base for whatever. So just go from there, and maybe hopefully you find something that like works really well. I've been hearing fish stuff is good, but I haven't experimented with fish stuff much. I can't even find the sashimi recipe now. I don't know where it is. Here's the grilled fish. It's slight. All right, wasn't I about to bake some bread? Oh, I think I left it in the storage. All right. People fluters. This song, like, very subtly reminds me of Fantasy Life's town music. Very subtly.
Yes.
All right, got toast. All right, we want to water our crops here ASAP. No more blizzards on the way. We've been checking every day. So we didn't get hit with the back-to-back blizzies yet, which I was scared of ever since somebody in the chat told me that that's what happened to them. Look at that. 160 water, dude. Whoa. It's... how many spots is it doing? It's doing almost a whole field. It's leaving only 2 spaces left. So does that mean I could do a single jump now? Look at that, dude. I could do a single jump here now. Look. Dude, we're literally going to have nothing but stamina every day. Just tons of stamina left. That's nice. Oh, we have a harvest. All All right, let me brush and feed my horse since they're standing right here looking at me with those little horsey eyes. I couldn't resist. All right. Good morning, everyone who's rolling in. Thanks for popping in here. All right, let's go ahead and fertilize here first. Okay. And then let's go harvest, and then I don't even know if I have anything to replant yet. I don't have the bok choy seeds back. So do we just rock an empty field for a couple days? I mean, I do have flowers and stuff to plant, right? Yeah. I think I did buy some stuff to plant. Summer, 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 autumn, spring, spring, winter flower. Boom. Just one. Just the one winter flower. Love the PNG. Sometimes I wish I could do that at my corporate job. You know, I haven't done this in a while, actually. It was actually my PFP a long time ago. All right. We gotta fertilize up here. So this is a day where I got a little bit extra to do. I wasn't expecting a harvest. I think some of these are already starting to flower. So we might be... I don't know what that means. Look at that. We got a humongous 3-forked carrot. It's a freak of nature. Oh, we got another one. Freaks of nature. The humunculus. That's what I meant to say. I think that's how you say it. It's a freak. Random 3.5. Oh, we have a bunch of 3.5 because I forgot I only had a little bit of 5-star seeds. All right, let's compete. Let's burn through the rest of our energy and see how much our bath heals for science. Because we have a upgraded bathhouse and I want to see how much it heals. I think it's going to be my whole bar. Like if they're making me pay for a bath upgrade, I think it's going to be the whole bar, right? I imagine.
Feeling dandelion?
Sure.
Thanks.
I'll wait before I hand him stuff. So I can get a better grip on what I was doing before, today, before, like what I was doing on the last episode. Yeah, it's probably a full energy if I had to guess. Probably. Which is pretty nice. Especially because you can do it every 10 hours if you want to. Alright, we got some goodies out of the windmill. Got some goodies out of the windmill here. Anything that I want to process today, we could just do a bunch of mayo. But again, I'm not even sure if that's our play anymore. Because now we have all these different trending items. So I kind of just want to figure out, like, maybe we're going to end up using those eggs in a dish. I haven't quite wrapped my head around that yet. All right, we have a bunch of wood and stone. Good. That's all 3-star. We just upgraded our forgeables to 3.5 stars, so it's going to start really eating into our storage. Because we're going to have a bunch of 3 and then a bunch of 3.5 quality stuff just laying around everywhere. All right, I don't really have much to process here. I'm just going to process stone and wood. Cool. Let's get out of here. Let's go check the blue windmill, because I think I have some seeds waiting for me. Hopefully. I don't know if they're done, to be honest. So we might go to the shop.
Hi Hylian and chat. Won't be here with the fam tomorrow for Nintendo Direct since I'll be out for a dinner with friends. But here's to hoping we hit a few bingos on the bingo board. So H-Day bless, H-Day bless,
True.
H-Day bless.
Sorry to hear you won't be here, but happy to hear you're going to be out doing some adventures. We love some good adventuring, dude. Happy to hear it. Happy to hear it, homie. Thank you for the 39 months. Ooh, look at that. We got a bracelet to sell at the bazaar. Our first piece of accessory that before that quest that happens at the beginning of the game. All right, obviously we need at least 9 of these seeds. And then we have 3 sets of 9 bok choy seeds. So let's do more bok choy, I suppose. Well, maybe not. Maybe we buy the rest of the bok choy seeds. It doesn't matter. Excited for the direct. Hope I'm not disappointed. Yeah, I think this is a kind of direct you honestly can get a little bit excited about, because it's been a while, and I think we're all at the point of expectation. Of course, you should always temper those expectations. You know, nobody needs to hear that. I think we all know that. But that being said, I think, yeah, man, get excited. I think it's going to be a good direct. They've built expectations up for the past like 4 months. Nobody knows what's going on. I think now makes the most logical sense to get a little bit of hype, get a little bit excited. I think there's a chance we see something pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get some ores and stuff around here. Yeah, we have double wind. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, exclamation point direct if you haven't heard already. In the chat. It'll send you to the tweet. And we will be watching it live at 9 a.m. Let's see. Loose could do. We can too. Yeah, this game's music's too good, man. Hoping Witchbrook gets a mention. You know, I keep like, that's what a lot of people have been saying, and yeah, I don't see why not. I for sure thought we were going to see Witchbrook at the... I for sure thought we were going to see Witchbrook at the indie direct that they did. And I was very shocked when we didn't see that. All right, nice. We got a level off of that wood. A bug came from under that rock. So I guess I gotta look out for bugs under rocks. Alright, watering can's full. Alright, I guess we just plant these flowers for today, because I don't think we have anything else to plant. Why haven't we planted potatoes yet? We have. Potatoes are in the one field. We're waiting for bok choy seeds, and carrots just got harvested. Yeah, that's what's going on. And that is what's going on. Alright, animals are getting herded. We can go take care of them. Oh, just exclamation point no cam. Just not feeling like using a camera today.
There you go. There you go.
Why is it taking so long for all the animals to come in? What happened? Yeah, I like glitched it out because I went in before. So now I know. Don't go in the building before they're all in. It like glitched it out. It's weird.
There.
One of my chickens, I don't know which one needs to be loved. Baxter. I think it's you, little buddy. Got him. Got him. First we trim, then we pet.
There.
Then we brush. There. All right. Let's train our dog a little bit for fun. Why not, right? Down, boy, down. Scratch, boy, scratch. Sleep, boy, sleep. Scratch, boy, scratch. Sit, boy, sit. Good dog. Alright, just want to water my crops here. But since we woke up so late, I have to wait a little bit longer. Going back to school. Nice, Gilwen. Congrats, buddy. Congrats, Gilwen, dude. Happy to hear it. Pursuit of knowledge is always a good choice. This game is called Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. Or something like that. Alright, we're gonna stop processing wood and stuff. We're gonna save the rest to give to the sprite. Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. You see... What's the... I don't remember the name of the actual town we're in. I think it starts with an L. What was I looking for in here? Oh, those herbs. That's a lot of... I need 3-star herbs. I'm gonna take these magic trick flowers out of here as well. Zephyr
Feeling
time.
dandelion?
Yeah, sure. My time at Sandrock, my time at Portia, those games are kind of similar to these games, like 3D farming sims, 3D simulation style adjacent games. Yeah. I could recommend Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town if you're a fan of my time at Portia. It's pretty similar. Lots of processing, lots of machines. One second, I need to find my charging cord. Boom shakalaka. Right, getting juiced. I don't know when I can water my crops. What the heck, man? I'm like standing around waiting. I wanted to wake up early tomorrow in game. Here we go. Easy peasy. The peas is ease. Today's the pet show. Will all be. I don't think I entered the last pet show because I had just gotten my first pet and they weren't trained. So interesting. Let's go see which one of our pets is trained more. It looks like we're taking our dog. All right, this will be our first pet show. This is cool. Take care of our horse this morning as well.
There you go.
All right, let's go. They gain training slowly from herding, right? And I've also trained them like via treats a bunch because I wanted them each to herd 4 animals. So my whole barn can like be taken care of when I wake up. It's pretty nice. Your tips about selling at the bazaar helped me when I was playing last night when I rewatched the VOD. I'm still early game, but I didn't understand how the cheer bonus worked. Yeah, it's a lot to unpack for sure. I'm glad you can find some assistance here. Some knowledge here from the broadcast. It's always fun. All right. Bunch of extra jumps there for no reason, but whatever. What's up, Crazy Gohan? I love our new tree farm. I love our new tree farm. It's so sick. How does cheer bonus work? So you get different bonuses depending on each of the nature sprites you unlock for the cheer bonus. So as you fill up the cheer bonus bar, you unlock nature sprites. Ideally, you have all 5 unlocked when you cheer, but that's not always possible. So the fundamentals of cheer bonus are 1, the more sales you make, the faster it fills. So we found that selling stuff in bulk, so like selling quantity, it increases cheer time faster. We're not sure if like quality matters. Quality being like the amount of money you make in one sale. So rule number 1, quantity fills up the cheer gauge seemingly pretty fast. We're not sure how, like, if you sell a $10,000 item off of your table, if that really fills up the cheer gauge as much as maybe 10 1,000 items. Currently, we're under the impression that 10 1,000 items would fill up the cheer gauge more than one 10,000 item. That's the impression we're under. So that's step number 1, quantity. Step number 2, understanding that each of the cheer sprites have like a different bonus, but ideally you want all 5 of them for cheer. If you don't have all 5, that's fine, but ideally you get all 5 before you cheer. The third thing you should know is that your cheer time bonus can pass between shifts. So if you spend the first shift selling a bunch of stuff and you make it to, like, let's say cheer time level 3 sprites out of 5. You could wait, you can hold off and you can say, hey, I'm going to wait till the second shift. So then once the second shift comes, you're going to start at 3 of 5. And you can build up to 5 and then activate that cheer time. So that's the fundamentals. I could go into strategies and all that stuff, but in all reality, that's better to be shown than it is to be said because it's hard to explain. But that's the fundamentals. That's all you really need to know about how cheer time works. And your goal should just be to try to get a level 5 cheer time every time you use it. Try to get close to it. Just pay attention to the cheer time. It's really, I think your most average and casual player just needs to pay attention to it. Just know that it exists. That is actually all you need to do. Like, don't overthink it. Just pay attention to it and try to use it at its full potential. All right? From there, again, there is strategies and stuff that we've been talking about and like using. And I could go over that stuff when I get my next Bazaar day if you want to stick around. But again, that stuff's a little bit easier to just show you than say out loud. So I forgot to check the radio. Sunny, sunny, sunny. Okay, we're good there. Let's see what the tips are. Oh, it's just tips about the pet show, which is like fine. I don't need that. All right. Nice. Bathhouse fills us up fully. Now we don't have to go to the event right away because the event's going to eat up a certain amount of time anyways. So we don't have to go to the event until closer to when the event ends, which is like 4 p.m. So we have some time to run around and do some foraging. Let's go. Oh, and then I guess we could check our windmills and make sure that they're full of processes and stuff, which I do need to get some pet food processed. So let me do that really quick. Oh, it's full right now. That's good. That makes me happy. I just want to make sure something's going. One of the things I'm trying to optimize in this game is like always having something going in the windmill. Always having something processing in the windmill. I think that is an important part of the game. Because you only get so many spaces at the windmill to use. So for now, I think there are upgrades to the windmills. People have been kind of trying to avoid spoiling me, but also kind of hinting. And I already have a quest for one of them. It's this blue stone. The game doesn't really say what it is, but I heard somebody say... Somebody said something along the lines of windmill stones or something. So I think every windmill has some form of an upgrade. And it makes the windmills more efficient or something in some way, shape, or form. This is just a prediction of mine from the conversations in the chat, so we're working towards that right now. What's up, Nabby? It would be nice if the windmills got an upgrade. I think they do, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty confident in that. Again, somebody literally like said it in my chat without saying it directly just yesterday, so. Which I appreciate people kind of tiptoeing around because I would like to figure stuff out on my own, but I also don't really care about spoilers in these types of games. So if anybody does slip up and get excited or bring something up, it's fine. Like if I really didn't want spoilers, I've learned as a creator that I need to communicate that. And not only would I be saying it a lot, I'd probably have it on the screen somewhere like, hey, no backseating or no spoiling. So if you don't see it on the screen or if I'm not talking about it, it should be noted that you're pretty free to just be yourself in the chat and talk about whatever you want to talk about. And because, you know, I would communicate it to all of you to be fair if I didn't want that. Because I've learned, like, that's my job. I have to say something. Otherwise, people are going to get excited. People want to share stuff, right? So yeah, I would make it very clear if I was bothered at all by any kind of spoiler stuff. Because, again, that's fair to you. That's fair to all of you. I don't believe in, like, making assumptions, you know? I don't think people should assume to like keep their mouth shut in a Twitch chat. I think it's on the creator to let people know like, hey, I don't want this. All right, I think that's it for the yellow windmill today. Looking good, Charlie. Thank you. Got him. Lots of stone, lots of wood, so we can level up our harvest sprite to 4-star stuff. Beautiful stones, beautiful ores. Absolutely good stuff. Again, we still have time. We don't have to go to the event exactly at 12. So we should have time to at least go check our apiary and our mushrooms, and then we can go to the show. We should have time. I really don't want to miss it, so I'm not going to play it too close. Meaning I'm only going to stay up here till like 2. Yeah, there are increases to stamina bars. Yeah, you got it right. Your intuition is telling you correct. There's I don't know how many there are, but I think there's like 10 stamina bar increases in the game. I think there's more than that. And they're all hidden around by doing special stuff. If you want some tips on how to get a couple easy ones, we can probably help you out, but I'm not even sure all the power fruits have been discovered yet in the community of gamers, but they might be in some similar locations to the original game. I'm not sure. All right, let's quickly go check the mushrooms because I think the mushrooms are going to be ready. I think the mushrooms are going to be ready here. So let me grab these seeds real quick. No, the mushrooms are not ready. Okay. I need you to know I came in and saw your icon and had to double check I was in the right spot. Yeah, usually when I do a no cam, I just don't put a camera up. But I felt like being a little bit goofy today. Thank you, Shy Chai, for 27. Thank you very much for the support today. Thank you. Good morning to everyone who's rolling in, to all the daily check-ins as well. Welcome to the broadcasts. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, let's go grab these requests really quick. We have a ton of requests because we're building up everyone's hearts. They have a craving for seafood.
Oh my, perhaps.
Also, we got to remember to start checking the equestrian park more often. I said yesterday I would start doing that. This guy wants to build a stall. Really, this is super easy. Oh no, just repairs. He just needs materials for the town's repairs, okay? He's giving me a shirt or something?
Suppose so. Hi.
Yo, thank you, J-Pop. How you been, J-Pop? Good to see you.
Well, how are you today?
Yes.
Doing well.
Yo, how's it going?
All right, let's grab that wood and just turn that quest in right now. Because everyone's literally just in town. And while we're at it, let's see, do we have any other requests we could turn in really quick? While we're just standing around? We can turn in this one if Felipe is here. We're close to the 5 medals. I could make the 3-star cookies so easy. Why haven't I done this yet? Oh, I have the 99 stone. I could do this quest finally. The 99 iron. I think I'm about to just do this real quick. I have the 5 baked bread. I could do this quest for Kagatu if I wanted to. She gives me mushroom seeds. Ooh. Bugs. 20 herbs. Okay, I can turn in this with Madeline. I could technically turn in this with Freya.
You doing okay? Oh, really?
All right. I guess I'm giving you my last eggplant. You better know that I don't just give my eggplant to anybody, Freya. This is fantastic. Perfectly tailored to my taste, too. It's so flavorful, but so simple, and nothing tastes off at all.
Right.
Mina did say I was taking too many liberties with the recipes, trying to add my own touches. I thought adding more flavors would make the recipe even better. I guess that's not always the case.
Fantastic!
Well, anyways, thanks for treating me, and don't forget, you owe me a crash course on plant care sometime.
Nice.
I did forget about that, actually. Wow, the characters in this game are actually really well put together. They really are. Like, oh wait, this is not
dearie.
Madeline. This is Sonia.
again.
Oops. I'm ageist. I just went and talked to any of the old ladies, huh?
Hi.
How nice are you?
If it's an old lady, it must be Madeline. Like, how rude, dude.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Hey, what's up, Paris? How you been, man? Goodness gracious, look at that. You must have had the time of your life cooking up a storm. You've gotten quite the talent. What do you say coming to work at my cafe? I'm just pulling your leg, dear. I know you have a whole farm to run, but if you ever need a quick break from all that, I'd say cooking is just the thing. It's ever so fulfilling.
Yes.
Mushroom rice. I'm actually maybe going to take advantage of that. That might be a really good recipe.
What's up?
All right, we don't want to miss this event. I think it starts...
How are things? Precisely.
No, I'm not done with this question.
Oh,
Okay, do I start with him?
Woof.
I might have already missed it. No, not yet.
Aw.
I think I have a whole hour. I think I'm fine. I'm just nervous.
that's
Why, yeah.
All right, let's turn this in.
swell.
Nice.
Zephyr Town attire, brown. Okay. All right, let's go. Pet show time.
Woof.
All right, we're sending Jules into the pet show.
Positively.
Did you see the patch for this game? No. Thank you, Tater Tot, for the gifted over to Paris. Thank you, Tater Tot Suit. Story of Seasons, Grand Bazaar, patch
Welcome,
notes.
everyone.
I assume it's for Steam
Today is
first.
the day of our pet show.
I'm not going to Fextra Life. Screw that website. They're a bunch of cheaters. Here we go. Story of Seasons website, maybe. No, this website's useless. They fixed a couple bugs and reduced stamina reduction for falling into the water. So they watched my stream, is what you're saying? That's messed up, man. Don't make changes because you watched my show, dude. At least say hello in the chat, man. I can't find the... Oh, I might have found the patch notes right here. Maybe under news. I'm on the Marvelous Games website. Oh well, I'll find it later. I do have the AI overview. I wasn't going to use that, but the AI overview says that September 11th, patch 1.0.4, reduce stamina drain when falling into the water, invisible NPC bug fix, animal movement crash fix, pet training glitch fix, and progress blocker fix. Resolved an issue where players holding an item and catching a bug or a critter at zero stamina, you could become stuck, preventing further progress. Like, could you imagine? You're holding an item, you're at 0 stamina, you're catching a bug, and your game just soft locks you until this patch. That blows, dude. All right, let's go.
First and foremost, allow me to introduce our competitors. Entrant number 1. Entrant number 2. Entrant number 3. And our final entrant. With that, I will turn it over to our judge for this competition. Woofio, if you would be so kind.
Ow!
you doing, everyone? We've come to see how the bond between you and your little furry friends shakes out.
Yes, let's move right along to the judging.
Oh, I have to play a mini game? What am I doing? Shake. Nice. No!
Nope.
I messed up. I wasn't ready for this.
Bow wow. My tail is a wagon. Woof.
This is cute.
Bow wow. Oh, woof. Bow wow. Bow wow.
Dope.
Woof.
Cute stuff.
Good job.
Thank you for waiting. Our highly qualified judge here has finalized the results.
Dope.
Yes, thank you all for your potions. The winners for this pet show are... In third place...
Wyatt Laszlo with a score of 190.
In second place...
What? I only got second place with... Wow, because I missed that one, maybe?
And...
Dang. That sucked. Dang it. I only missed one. I only messed up once.
You! Congratulations!
Dang, I got beat by Swift Isabel. Son of a
I
bitch.
say it's about time to fetch the prizes for the awards ceremony. The competition was fiercely adorable this year. Here is your prize. I expect you'll fetch the top prize next time.
Wow, I got played. Here I thought that I was raising my dog right. Looks like I gotta get a new dog. It's like Charmander in that I'm that trainer. Well, he's not good enough. Leave him in the rain. No, I'd never. 20 pet food isn't bad. I was just about to turn all my wheat into pet food, so it was really good timing actually. Now I can save my wheat for bread. Something else. All right, we got 27 bok choy. I think we have one more going. So that's 36. All right, so we need two more. Let's get two more bok choy going. Easy peasy. We got ourselves some fish bait as well. I'm actually going to just hold on to the fish bait because we'll end up using that. All right, do I have some more room in here? I have two more spaces. This is the windmill that I think is the most important actually in the game. I think there's always something you can be doing here in this windmill. It's between seeds, tool upgrades. I think there's always something to be done here. I got some silver here. Can I get a tool upgrade? Yeah. Let's go ahead and get our hoe upgraded, and then I think we're leaving the silver era. This is our last silver upgrade, and we can use silver exclusively From here on out, we can use silver exclusively for more important matters. Yo, what's up, Tiny Bit? Thank you for 25 months, man. How you doing today, dude? Yeah, blue windmill seems to be the most important, I think. We should probably go check the mountain. I think we have honey coming. Oh, honey. Alright, we can't do anything else. I think we can get this fish bait going. That'll help out. Alright, let's get out of here. Whoa. Can't have your tool out. We were literally just talking about that. Can't have your tool out here. What am I seeing? I've been away for a month and I come back to Frozen Charlie Brown. Oh wait, did my cam break? Dude, my cam's been freezing like this all the time, dude. Alright, hold on. I'll try to fix it. Give me just a second. Dang, I can't believe my camera freezed again. Dude, I really need to get a new one. Christmas music. Yeah, they did go a little Christmassy with the winter music in town, huh? I like it a lot, actually. The town music is definitely Christmassy. I agree with that. Cam's still gone? Nah, I'm just trolling. Yeah, it's just a no cam day. You've been punked. Ashton Kutcher just showed up at your living room. You've been punked. Hey, what's up, Four Color Diva? Hey. You've been punked. Alright, so take care of our animals. Yo, what up, Flip Toast? Sitting behind the camera in his undies and doesn't want his audience to know. Not true. However, I do not have a hat on. And I haven't shaved, so I have this horseshoe crown on my head.
There.
The bald king that I am.
There.
So,
There you go. There you go. There.
The horse went to sleep. Doesn't want to be woken up. Whatever then, horse. All right. I understand. Sometimes you don't want to be perceived. I wanted to go to bed so I can get up at 6 in game. Might as well. I could have stayed up. I have that freedom, but the animals, the pets don't take care of the animals until 8, which gives us some time to go get some milk out of them real quick so we don't have to chase them down in the field. Strong winds, clear skies, clear skies. Looks like clouds are rolling in. Go. What's our food situation looking like? Not bad at all. I'm not used to cows in games being that big. They're pretty chunky in this game. They're chonkers, man. They designed the cows after my late Aunt Betty. Just kidding. If you're listening, Betty, just jokes.
There you go.
Oh, we're almost out of fertilizer. Fertilizer disappears so fast. It's crazy. Like, I go from having an abundance of it to like all of a sudden I'm just out of it. Like, what? Where did it all go? Bear made chocolate. I'm not sure. Do you mean like turning cocoa powder into chocolate? Cacao powder? Is that what we're talking about? That's what it seems I have to do, yes? No, I've never done that. No, I've never done that. I've melted chocolate down. So I've taken like semi-sweet cacao, like bitter flakes, essentially. So like chunks, like flakes, extra like chocolate chips. And I've melted that down and then used it for a confectionery dessert. We made these things called bacon bars. So you take bacon and you cover it in a layer of chocolate, then you put another layer of bacon, then you put another layer of chocolate, then another layer of bacon, then another layer of chocolate. And the whole process, you're freezing the layer in between. So you do like bacon chocolate, then you put it in the freezer, then bacon chocolate, and you put it in the freezer, and you keep doing that until you get the whole bar.
Gotcha.
So that's the only, I'm not really much of a baker. That's about all I've ever done. Yeah, not much of a baker. Yeah, we got fertilizer cooking. Can't think of a name for my new buffalo calf. Any ideas? How about Bill, as in Buffalo Bill? Kinda lame, but first thing that came to mind. No. Gerald. Gerald the Bill. The Buffalo. Gerald. What's up, Toad? Oh, Piku, by the way, yeah, you can go to Twitch Tracker. I forgot to tell you that yesterday. My bad. Here, hold on a second. So there's a couple websites out there. Sully Gnome and Twitch Tracker. So if you go to this website and then you go to my profile, you can scroll through and you can see like all my stats and all the games I've played over the years and stuff. And then I'll link you one more thing really quick. If you go to this page right here, you will actually see a heat map. It's a heat map. If you don't know what it is, just take a look. And it'll show you a heat map of all of the streams I've ever done. And so it'll show you like all of my streams and like how like the consistency. So like if there's nothing in the square, I didn't stream that day. If the square is really bright, it means I had a higher viewership. If it's really dim, then it was a quieter stream. Yeah, you were asking about that yesterday, I think, but I never got a chance to reply to you. But that's all public information. Same thing with Sully Gnome. Sully Gnome, Twitch Tracker. It's all public. Not everything is. The streamer has to agree for some stats, but most of it's all public, so.
Yes.
Alright, we're done with bok choy. We can start making other seeds. I think we'll be doing some carrot seeds here. Does that website track when you switch games? Yeah, sure. Yeah. You just have to go to the individual stream. So go to that streams page that I just said, that I just linked, and then scroll down and go to the stream and then click on it. And it'll show you a graph and it'll show you little indicators of when games were switched. All right, we need more carrot seeds. Let's go. I love little stat things like that. Yeah, I enjoy it recreationally, and as far as my business, it's some of the biggest tools we can have as creators to better gauge our success and what we're doing. And you know, there's like an old saying, if you can't measure something, then you can't perceive it. Like, we measure things in order to grow. That's why it's like so important. Like, that's why a lot of people believe in like calorie tracking, because if you're not measuring it, then it's harder to find the little victories and the little wins and to look at things on a grand scale. So I think there's like an old saying out there. Maybe somebody can know the words better. I'm paraphrasing it, but it's something along the lines of like, nothing measured, nothing gained, or something like that. Yeah, you got to measure stuff, you know? Got to be able to see stats and numbers, and that's how you grow as a creator. Yo, what's up, Misa Mo-chan? Yo, appreciate you. Thanks for being here today.
Hi.
Howdy.
How are you today?
What's up?
How
Sup?
are you?
What's up?
Hi.
All right, tomorrow's Bazaar day, so we have to kind of kick it into gear and figure out what we're doing with this is going to be a pretty weak Bazaar day because trends changed on me and I don't quite know what I'm going to be doing. So it's going to be a little bit of a tough Bazaar day for me because I have stuff to sell, but ooh, nice. I have all the metals for the metal shop. All right, let's try to go and do some of these quests real quick. We can get some bazaars open, some new stalls opened. So what do I need for that stall? Let's check. Ultimate wood and ultimate stone for Rich. Let me go grab that. I should have enough of that. Yep. 2, and then 5, and then 1, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then we have to talk to Felipe. We can make these. I think we can do the Sophie's Choice one right now as well. So let's head home and do that. If we get enough iron, we can go turn this in. Well, do we actually have... Yeah, we do have sturdy stone. All right, that's all I care about right now. Let me grab the sturdy stone and the lumber. Five sturdy stone. I don't have the lumber. Oh, you hate to see it. I don't have the sturdy lumber. I've been using it up. All right, so we're waiting on that one till next week. That's fine. Yeah, hate to see it. Let's get these golden eggs going. Yo, what's up, Lily Tazi? I mean, I have 69 3-star coppers to sell, and it's trending. So that's going to be one of our quantity sellers for sure. That's going to be big. Let's go give this to the honey girl. And I think that's all we're doing here right now. Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Pretty exciting stuff for those that haven't heard the news. Alright, we'll get that one on the way back. Let's go quickly handle honey and stuff. And if we get a couple more pieces of iron, that wouldn't hurt. That wouldn't hurt, you know? Alright. Alright, mushrooms are done. Sick. Shiitakes. So we're going to want to start seed making these mushrooms. But I think I'm going to hold off on that process. We're just going to plant everything we have for now. And then we'll go from there. Can you fertilize the mushrooms or something? I don't think... You don't have to answer that. I think the answer is no. I kind of already understand. I got this random rare mushroom. It's worth 3,300 bucks. I think I'm just gonna sell it at the Grand Bazaar, dude. It's 3,000 buckaroos.
What's the buzz?
Yo, what's the buzz, cutie? Alright, quality up on the honey.
Thanks so.
Been watching the YouTube when I can. I went back to language school this time for Spanish, and between that work and family, I've been busy. Yeah, no worries, dude. Thanks for keeping up with the show any way that you can, and thanks for popping into the YouTube, of course. It's obviously appreciated. Never expected. Happy to have you hanging out whenever you get a chance, alright? And congratulations on pushing yourself to higher feats of knowledge. I just said that to Gil earlier, man. I think the pursuit of knowledge is super special. I'm a knowledge seeker myself. Think about going back to school all the time. I just don't have the patience for it in my life right now. Plant. Alright, where's the little dude at? State your conditions.
State your condition.
Yo, take some mushies, dude.
Uh-huh.
I see, I see. Don't I have a quest for Kagetsu that's really easy to do? Oh, I don't have... I'm eating the bread that I would give her. Oops. That could have been bad. That could have been a rough way to end a Friday before a Bazaar day. I think the game knew that you would be looking for more to do in the winter. Seems like they really upped the ore game in the winter. That's the vibe I'm getting. Let's do this quest, I guess.
Kevin, I've had just about enough, young man.
Come on, lighten up, Mom. I'm just having fun.
Ain't just how is sticking a bug on your mama's clothes fun for me? Oh, what am I gonna do with you? Listen, Kevin, you love those little bugs, don't you?
Yeah, duh.
Then don't you think it's mean to use them for pranks like that? How do you think they feel, huh? If you love bugs so much, you gotta take good care of them.
I guess so. I won't mess around with the bugs like that again. Promise. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, tell this little rat.
It's okay, sweetie. All right, that's enough lecturing. You go play now.
Okay.
Kids are smarter than we give them credit for. All you gotta do to raise them right is talk to them.
True, but there's always going to be that
Mom.
Dennis the Menace kid who just wants to see the world burn. That's just how it
Yes,
works.
What is it?
I made up with the bugs.
That's nice, sweetie.
I wanted to tell them I was sorry for all the pranks and stuff. So, we're gonna have a bug party.
A what now?
Yup, I brought them home so we can have snacks. I made sure all
Literally
my
a
bug
lazy
friends will be
villager.
there.
What are your thoughts on
You can
Nintendo's
come
latest
too,
summoning
Mom.
mechanics patent? Yes,
Oh.
it's insane.
Your bug friends?
I think they'd like you, Mom.
What a little rat, dude. Little knockoff Kevin McAllister, little punk. Wait, what was I doing? Oh yeah, so they're probably at the bazaar. Yeah, he's standing at the bazaar there. That's where we're going right now. Yeah, let's go to the bazaar really quick. Before anybody starts moving. Then we'll come back to the blue windmill.
What's up?
Yo, thank you for 17 months.
Now that's nice.
Pages Peaches, thank you again for 17. I think I might have missed that one. I'm real sorry about that, Paige. I think I said thank you. If you're still out there, Pages Peaches, I appreciate you. I might have to send them a DM. Tiny Bit Stress, thank you again for 25. Got you.
Yeah.
Boom, challenge done. Let's go. Open up shop.
What? How could this be? Really big.
My stall will certainly make the bazaar more profitable than ever. But make no mistake, I will be the one who rakes in the most. Just wait and see. Dang. We're about to open up 3 bazaars this week.
Greetings.
Back to back here.
Yes.
Oh no, I couldn't do this one.
I see.
I need the
Yes.
lumber. But I'm doing this one. I think, is this rich? Yeah. We gotta make the lumber, but we can do everything else. Boom, boom. Boom. You're good. Thank you, Pages. Thank you so much. Thank you again, Nat.
That's right.
All right, we got 2 stalls open. We have a 3rd on the way. And then we can do the cookies for a 4th, and we can already have 4 open. It just won't happen this week. It'll be next week, and we're going up to the next rank. Yeah, I think we're about to rank up. We just need to make another 140,000, and we're about to get to rank 6. Yeah. So not this Sunday, but next Sunday in game, we are going to be rank 6. Yes, dude. Because we're about to open up the, not the cafe, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, this right here, Sophie's Choice and Charles. Yeah, sick. Hey, babe.
You doing okay?
All right, we got some bugs for the bug girl. All right, let's stop at the blue windmill.
Yo.
What are your thoughts on Nintendo's latest summoning mechanics patent? You know, whatever.
Yo.
So, I guess my thoughts are this. It's not necessarily common knowledge, but
What's up?
Yo!
a lot of times these companies patent a bunch of stuff
How's it
just to
going?
see what they can get away with. Most patents that get made don't actually get accepted. This is like, if go look into it yourself, most patents that get made don't actually even get accepted.
Hi.
So it's kind of just like throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks. So they'll do 20 patents and they'll get like 1 accepted. So first off, the actual patent isn't really a problem because like, it's probably not even going to be accepted because it's obviously overdone. It's obviously very vague and probably unacceptable patent. So,
Nice.
and then the only other thought I have on it is, that being said, it doesn't mean that it isn't a pretty egregious thing to like attempt to do. And sure, yeah, you know, it's worth maybe talking about and discussing in that sense, and just bringing it to light. And wait, what is that? Is that a bug? Look at that. What did I catch? I got a bagworm. Yo, sick. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Definitely worth talking about. It's definitely not cool. I don't believe in anything that stifles the gaming industry's creativity. I'm a big proprietor of competition in the gaming space. And, you know, these types of things can take away from that. And it can suck, right? So... definitely, I'm not a big fan of those types of attempts by big companies. But again, it's not that big of a deal in all actuality. Like, it's not actually going to cause any problems. It is just a garbage patent that's going to get thrown away, like most of the garbage patents that Nintendo does. If you pay attention to Nintendo at all, they're always doing crazy, insano style patents. People just are paying attention now because Nintendo's under fire. So, again, it doesn't make it okay, but it's worth noting that this has been going on for a while. So, yeah, you know. It's nothing new. I've been thinking about now, what will happen now that other games have summoning mechanics? Well, that's what I'm saying. Nothing's going to happen because the patent's not going to go through. So everyone's getting a little bit ahead of themselves with the conversation. It's all internet outrage. Nothing's going to happen because filing for a patent and a patent being accepted are two different things. So if the patent gets accepted, then maybe you can start having conversations about what would happen. But it's really not worth getting weird about because it doesn't mean anything. Anybody can file a patent for anything. Like, I could go file a patent for anything I wanted. Like, I could just go file a patent. Like, anybody can do that. You spend a little bit of money, you just file a patent. So you have to think further than that. You have to think, well, is this patent going to get accepted? And then if you go and look into it yourself, you learn that, no, actually, these don't ever get accepted. And most of the stuff Nintendo tries to file doesn't get accepted. So, yeah. So, and then to go from there, it's like a deeper conversation. One that I'm not interested in having on stream today, but there is like a very deep conversation about the philosophies of gaming in the space and what it does to the industry, but it's not something I feel like talking about. There's plenty of creators that do, but it's murky waters because it's a very emotionally driven conversation and people can't tend to take emotions out of conversations, so it's just not fun to have on Twitch, man, unless you're the kind of creator that thrives in that environment. And unfortunately, people don't come to watch me talk about super heavy topics. So you won't see me having too heavy a conversations about that because it just gets into the weeds, unfortunately. Yeah, it's you know, it's like, to give you like an example, it's like it goes deep into like the roots of gaming and how it could prevent a company from even creating a game at all because they're so afraid of overstepping the line and being attacked by Nintendo. Like, that's the style of conversation that you have around this type of stuff. So, you know, I could share my opinion a little bit, but Yeah, I'm good. People are just trying to chill, you know? We're just trying to chill, man. We're not trying to talk about industry, gaming industry politics. Now, if you would like to talk about, you know, some new games that are coming out and have some conversations about video games, that's the kind of stuff I love talking about. You pop into my chat, you're like, yo, dude, did you see this game's coming out? Have you played it? Are you interested in it? Like, yeah, let's get excited about gaming. Let's not focus on the negativity of gaming, right? It's so easy to sit here and just talk about all the bad stuff that's happening in the gaming space. And people just constantly want to bring that up. Why do people only want to talk about that? Why don't we talk about all the dope stuff happening? Has anybody played Silksong yet? Are you having fun, dude? Is Silksong dope? Are you having a blast? Did you hear they actually patched Silksong and made it easier for the beginning of the game? So that the people that were kind of complaining about the difficulty, they actually decided that the game was a little too hard and that the early game difficulty curve was actually worse than they intended, and they actually dumbed it down a little bit. They actually patched it to make it a little bit better because they looked at the game. This is me just guessing on their thoughts, but what they did, but I'm assuming they looked at the game and they saw that the difficulty curve was a little too high at start. So instead, they just made it start a little lower, but it still gets to the point of high difficulty just a little bit further into the game so that you can take a couple bosses down, really learn the mechanics, instead of just the first boss of the game smacking you in the mouth over and over again. Because apparently what was happening was that the first boss of the game was just destroying people, the second boss destroying people. So now it's a little bit of a better curve and it should be more approachable for most people, they're saying. That's what I'm hearing. So pretty cool. You gotta love when a company sits down and takes a look at their project and says, oh, can we make this better? Can we adjust this? Can we do something with this? Instead of just, you know, being stubborn. I, however, did make a comment the other day where I love it when companies stand their ground. Personally, I think high difficulty is fun, and I don't think every game is for every person. But I absolutely respect when a company steps up and says, you know, we could make this better. They saw a flaw in their product and they provided a resolution. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I support both sides of the conversation, whether a company stands their ground and says, we make difficult games, deal with it, like Elden Ring did with the DLC. Or in this case, they said, actually, maybe we went a little too hard. And maybe we don't realize how many people are really trying to enjoy our game. And is there something we can do to make this better? Like, it's a very mature thing for them to do. And that's cool. That's cool. I think either way, it means that more people get to enjoy their game. And that's a W for the gaming industry always, if that is what the vision of the company wants. The only thing I don't like is if a company feels like they're forced to do something like that. That like would bite a little bit, you know, like hopefully that was what they wanted, and that's, you know, hopefully they were able to step back and say, okay, did we make a mistake with this? Oh, we did. Let's make it better. Right? Especially like Zaradu said, as long as it doesn't affect the game as a whole, but rather they just found a solution to something that they felt was maybe wrong. Right. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, so I think they handled it really well is what I'm trying to say, with less words. I think they handled it really, really well, and it just goes to show you that that company really knows what they're doing. Same in my industry. It's a huge company that sends cease and desist constantly. Even emailed me one for me for something I wasn't even doing. I replied with a laughing emoji. I have a gaming question for you as a pro gamer. When you're playing something like Zelda or Hollow Knight, when do you decide to stay and fight a boss or a mini boss? Or when do you leave to wander and power up? So, in a game like Zelda, never. But a game like Elden Ring or Hollow Knight, there is a point. I do have a point, but I couldn't tell you when that point is. Depends on my mood, it depends on the difficulty, it depends on the style game, it depends on like a lot of things. So like, for example, I never left the boss in Hollow Knight. I think if you go watch my first playthrough, I fought every boss until they were dead. From when I first met them onward. So like, I'm pretty sure, I don't think I ever walked away from a single boss in Hollow Knight 1. Or just Hollow Knight. So I don't, when it comes to Zelda games, I don't have a cutoff point. I just push until I beat it. That's the kind of gamer I am. I hit medium test of strengths and struggling for months. Yeah, no, I've never once backed off of a boss. I'll even tell you, I actually have a video I'm going to be releasing at some point in my Twitch archives stuff. Oh, I left my animals. Oops, forgot to take care of the animals. Where I challenged the DLC Champion's Ballad Lightning boss with only, I think, 5 hearts, and I didn't even have a Master Sword. So we're talking Thunderblight, but we're talking the Champion's Ballad version. I only had about 5 hearts, so it one-shot me. I didn't even have the Master Sword. I don't think I even had the Master Sword. I don't think so. You might have to have it for Champion's Ballad, but I can't remember. I know I didn't have the shields, the Highland shield. And it took me 2 hours. All right? It took me 2 hours, and I sat there and I bashed my head against it live. It was one of my first ever streams. It took me 2 hours, but I eventually beat it. I sat there for 2 hours just bashing my head against it over and over and over until I got the perfect setup of execution and I won. So I just tell that because that's an example of where when it comes to certain games, like I don't ever quit. I will sit there until it is done. Even if I have to go to sleep and wake up the next day and come back. Because I know what I'm capable of, and I know that the way I learn is through doing. So if I do something enough, I will conquer it. I will overcome it. That's the kind of gamer I've actually been since I was a kid, which is why it's made me, like, I was the best platformer out of all my friends. I was the one who 100%ed Mario Sunshine, Mario 64, Mega Man. I was the only person in any of my friends to beat a Mega Man game because they were just really hard games, right? And the way I did that was through perseverance. I just played and played and played and played until I won. I didn't have that off switch, that frustration that people get losing in video games. This is why I was able to beat Hades. I'm not sure if you played Hades, Parappa, but I beat Hades 10 times. I actually saw the credits. I actually played the whole game. I started off on Heat level 5. I actually played on hardcore mode. And I think I'm all the way up to like Heat 15, and the game gets way harder than where I'm at, but I did all of that just straight up through perseverance. I just pushed until I beat it all, right? It was like, it took me 48 runs to get my first win in Hades. After that, it snowballed into tons of successes with all the different weapons. But 48 runs it took to get my first win, and I stuck with it. And that's hard for a lot of gamers. A lot of gamers hit a point of frustration where they're like, you know, frick, I can't keep up with this. Yeah, so that's how I game. So thanks for asking. And I'm a pretty proud gamer for a lot of little reasons. So that's why I wanted to pause and talk about it, because it was a super cool question. And it's, I think that's actually where my strengths are as a gamer. I think my biggest strength as a gamer is my relentlessness and ability to bash my head against something and never give up. This is why people hear me talk smack about how good of a gamer I am all the time. Like, if you watch my stream, you hear me like talk all the time. Like, yeah, I know that I could beat any game. And some people question it, you know, we laugh, we have banter. Oh, could you really? What about Zelda 2? What about Zelda 1 Second Quest? the reason I'm so confident I can beat those games is that I just know that for me, it just takes never stopping. If you just keep doing it, I will eventually win. That's how gaming has been for me my whole life. It's like if I just don't ever stop, I will win. Like, period. That's at least, I have yet to be proven wrong with that philosophy. Like, I swear, 100%. I have been gaming since I was 3 years old. I have never once played a game that stopped me from winning if all I did was bash my head against it as hard as possible, as much as possible. Now, that doesn't mean I've beat every game I've played, because sometimes I just didn't really care. Like, I have to be driven, right? So like, sure, I've played a game where it was kind of hard and I was like, whatever, I don't want to deal with this right now. I'm just like all of you, you know, I have those moments where I'm just like, I'm good. But if I want to make a game a success, like I can just do it. I've never been stopped. I think one time, here's an example of a time where maybe I did get stopped, but I also don't think I wanted it hard enough. It was Fallout 4. I was playing Fallout 4 on the hardest difficulty. I was playing on survival mode for my first playthrough. So I was playing on very hard survival mode. And I couldn't even kill a bloat fly. Anybody here play Fallout 4? Dude, I couldn't even kill a bloat fly. It was such an insane level of difficulty, especially like first time I'm playing the game, my character's barely leveled up. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. I don't have power armor that often. In Fallout 4, there's like a limited amount of power armor because you have to have these stupid batteries. So I couldn't just run around using power armor all the time. And I seriously hit a point to where it was so tedious. Like I created this bubble for myself of pure tedium. I couldn't even kill the smallest creatures in the game. And usually at this point, I would just keep pushing, right? I would like find a way around it. I would figure out, I would not fight the bloatfly, but just go do something else because that's how Fallout games are designed, right? I would just not fight stuff. I would turn myself into a pacifist. I'd start doing a pacifist run and talk my way through problems and whatever. But I just gave up because I got bored. And I think boredom is probably the biggest thing that will stop me from playing a game. It's less frustration fatigue. It's more boredom. Like if I start to get bored, if I don't have the fire and the passion behind the game, it does stop me from finishing games. Like Ghost and Goblins is a good example. I never actually beat Ghost and Goblins because I just got bored. Like the game wasn't tantalizing enough. It just bored me to death, dude. And after a while, I was like, nah, I don't want to play this. I want to go back as an adult because I have even better patience than I used to. And I think I could do a lot better at Ghosts and Goblins. Dang it, I went to bed a little too late for Bazaar Day. Good thing we don't have too much to do. I guess there are times when I think I'm playing the game in the wrong sequence. See, I think that's what a lot of gamers deal with. And I'm not calling you out specifically, but that's something I learned when I was really young. And this is a piece of advice I think I would love. If I could give one piece of advice to every gamer, stop playing video games as if you can do something that breaks the game. People play video games like they're cooking a meal. And if they make one mistake wrong, the whole meal's gonna be garbage, right? Like, because that's how cooking works. Cooking is scary, right? You put a little too much salt, the whole dish is ruined. You can't take that salt back. You overcook a piece of meat, it's not gonna get ever undercooked, it's over. That is not how video games work. I think people, if I could give one piece of advice to a gamer, it's like, approach games as if anything is possible and you can't do anything wrong. Don't play them and think to yourself, am I playing it wrong? Play them and think to yourself, I'm playing this game the way that I want to play this game. Don't be afraid of failure in video games. I learned that at a really young age, because all failure in a video game does is make you better. So even if you can fail at, let's say, Disco Elysium, you just play it again and you have more knowledge and you're better. I think too many people try to be good at video games right out the gate, and they're not willing to go through the beginning learning process. And if you really take a step back, this is just a human fault in general. How often do you, outside of video games, want to take the time to learn something new? You know, when's the last time you were like, okay, I want to learn a new language, but I don't want to go through the process of sucking at speaking the language. You know, I don't want to learn how to grow plants because I'm afraid I'm gonna murder them. But you don't realize you have to murder a bunch of plants in order to learn how to handle them well. I want to make YouTube videos, but my YouTube videos are gonna look like a 7-year-old's YouTube videos until I get good at them. Then eventually they get better. People don't want to go through that process, and we do the same thing to ourselves with video games. We don't want to go through this learning process. So we're just like, we just want to be good at the game instantly and know what we're doing. And I think the biggest game on my channel that I've seen that really shows this to me is Stardew Valley. The amount of people that have come into my chat, and this is not a bad thing, and they have said the literal words, like word for word, I don't know what I'm doing in this game. I feel like I'm playing it wrong. That blows me away. It's like, I got rid of that feeling of quote unquote playing a game wrong when I was like 6 years old. I instantly realized that there was no wrong way to play a game. And as long as you are progressing, you are playing it right. And there are few games that challenge this. Some of those games exist. There are some hard games out there that you have to play a certain way. But most video games, like we go back to Zelda, you just do whatever you want. Like you don't have to think that hard about it. But we kind of stifle ourselves. We sit there and we go, oh, we're wrong. We're playing this wrong. And I don't know when, at what point in my life I learned to not think about that with games, but that's my biggest piece of advice to all gamers. It's like, cut that out. Stop thinking that there's a wrong way to play anything until the game tells you otherwise. And I promise you, if a game has a wrong way to play, it will tell you quickly, and you'll learn from it. But until the game physically, almost, you could say, grabs you by the neck and starts choking you out and says, you are playing this wrong, stop thinking that you're playing it wrong, because you're probably not. Like, I think a game usually starts to show itself, you know? I need to step away from the Guardians for a long time, and that was clear early, thankfully. Right. So yeah, I don't know. That's my advice, though. I just love that, because like any chance I get to talk about that's like a fun one for me to talk about, because I find that fascinating, but just because I think it's a reflection of that's just the human experience. When we approach stuff that we don't understand, it's so frustrating, right? It's so frustrating to suck. But you must embrace the suck. Become the suck. Right? Be like water. Isn't that the Bruce Lee quote? I think that's the art of video games. I think the art of video games is learning how to be bad at something in order to get good at something. Seriously, most video games are based off of that literal premise since 1960 or whatever, 70s. Right? It's literally like you have to embrace being bad to get good. But if you don't embrace being bad, you'll never get good, because what you'll get is frustrated. The difference between a frustrated gamer and a successful one is embracing that they suck. Like it's that simple if you really boil it down. Just let yourself suck at a game. In other words, you're totally fine with insanity, doing the same thing over and over again to get different results. This is why I quit research and couldn't handle the insanity. That's funny. Like researching what? Just like in general, like technology? All right, I have to do this Bazaar day. I'm not ready. Bazaar takes a lot of brain. I was a biochemist in research before I decided I'd rather groom dogs. My buddy also grooms dogs and he finds it very fulfilling.
How are you?
The kid I grew up with ended up becoming a dog groomer permanently. And it, I don't think he's like rich or anything. He's like well off. He's just has a little apartment and stuff, but he said it's real fulfilling. He's down. And last I checked, he's still doing it. So I'm like, that's how you know. Like he's like still like super into what he does. I'm like, yeah, I guess if you just get to deal with some puppers all day, it's probably super dope. I run my own business. I live comfortably. Yeah, it's cool. I take the aggressive ones. Your buddy would think I'm cray. No, I think there's a lot of people that have a lot of respect for those that are willing to work with. Oh, nice. We got walnut cookies. I can literally give those to Sophie. Nice. Too bad I didn't get a chance to open her stall this week though, but that's fine. All right, let's water so that we can go to the bazaar. We can come back and fertilize later if we have to. Yeah, I think people have a lot of respect for those types of trainers and people that are willing to handle frustrating pups because, the saying goes, there's no bad dog. It's just, it's a matter of training and understanding and patience, right? So that's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely not crazy as much as super, I don't know, goated. Super cool. I know I love seeing that kind of stuff. Alright, let's just get out of here. I don't know what I want to process right now. I was going to do some cooking before the bazaar, but we should have time to do it. We'll have time. Let's go do some cooking really quick. I imagine we can cook some stuff up. But unfortunately, I'm not even sure it's going to be worth it. $153 for the egg drop soup. I think it is still better to process into mayo and whatnot. The trending price of this soup is pretty weak. Pudding, unfortunately not a warm winter dessert. Yeah, I still think turning my butter into cheese is just going to be the play. Yeah, alright, let's just go to the bazaar. I've made my decision. I was waffling on that for a while, but we're just going to do what we think is best here. Ooh, nice UK net. Congratulations, buddy. Nice, just in time. Just in time, dude. All right, we got a couple bazaars that we have to open up.
Splendid!
All right, let's go see what these two bazaars are.
Splendid!
Stocks only the finest rarities. You won't find anything here locally, I assure you. Ooh. With such exquisite items, even window shopping would be worth your while. I have connections one could only dream of, friends. Don't be shy. Stop on by.
Precisely.
Rob Boss, I'm afraid my respect will earn you no discounts, but come feast your eyes on all the same, okay? All right. Thank you, game. Thank you, game with Felix. All right, this one's some kind of mini game or something.
Splendid!
The Prize Palooza. Okay, sounds like a scam. Really rare items up for grabs. I bet you there's a power berry here. All right. 2 new stalls. We're in. All right, here we go. It's gonna be a weak bazaar. I know. It'll be a weak bazaar here, but we're gonna make it the best we can. No, I'm saving that 1 T. Probably sell these as well. Here we go. 69 3-star ore. Let's get all this stuff in. Like, I don't even have enough for a second shift. I don't think I even have enough for a second shift here. I think I had some seeds I wanted to sell. Yeah, boom. Get rid of those. All right, we do have some carrot. We do have some produce to get some ticks up if we want. All right, we could sell the bok choy for sure. I'll hold on to the carrots for now. Maybe I sell my monster carrots. All right, and then maybe these 2 booty ores. And then let's get some of these low-level stones and gems and stuff just out of my face. This is going to be a house cleaning. That's what this is going to be. This is going to be a house cleaning. We're just going to clean out a bunch of our storage, selling a bunch of random stuff. Stuff that we just don't really need. It's actually going to be great. We're going to free up a bunch of storage so we can go back to hoarding a bunch of things. We love hoarding. To what? I don't know. What did I say? I don't even know what I said. I don't know. I'm just talking smack, man. Just smack talking. All right, the bronze medals. All right, this should be good. gonna be a weird Bazaar day. Yeah, it's gonna be a mega weird Bazaar day, but we're just gonna do what we can. Let's put these down here. Yes, please. All right, much better. All right, let's go. We're gonna do our best. You know what? We do have 86 weeds we can sell. Let's put the 86 weeds on here as well. Yeah, let's do that, because then that'll be at least one item to kind of give us a big boost from foraging, since we didn't have time to set up. Yeah, we'll put the weeds on here as well. We'll see you later, Parappa. All right. Selling some weed.
Open for business.
Just trying to get quantity here on the table. Step right up, come buy my junk.
Nice! Keep swimming.
What kind of bazaar is this?
Very good.
Here, I'll put these silvers on. Nope, never mind. They walked away. That's fine. All right, we're almost up to level 2. Not too bad. Almost up to level 2 here.
Way cool.
Easy peony.
Easy peony. All right, on the way to level 3.
Cool.
We might be saving till the next shift.
Nice.
Oh, you can animation cancel the bell. Nice, thank you. I actually already noticed you could do that when you're bringing your animals in. I didn't think about using it during the stall. Like, that's so smart, because I noticed you could animation cancel the bell when you're like bringing animals into your pasture. Yeah, I think, all right, I think we're gonna save our bonus for the second shift.
All right.
I think so. We could go ahead and sell a little bit more. Let's see if we can maybe pull it off for this shift. I'm okay with that. That's such a dope call out. And then I just want to jump once to be faster. Yeah, just like that. That's so clutch, man. No, it saves so much, because like
Cool.
when you're sitting there ringing the bell, it's actually mad obnoxious. Because you lose a bunch of time ringing the bell. It's actually challenging in that sense.
Nice.
All right, we got all 5. Somebody has to buy these weeds really quick so that we could put something else on the table that's better. Boom. Okay, cheer time. We got it. Let's go. All right, we have a bunch of singletons,
Thanks a bunch.
but we're gonna get some good cash here. Nice. Yeah, dude, we have a lot of ores. We have 69 of these ores to sell, so that's where all of our money's gonna come from today, because they're trending. Man, look at that. Dude, holy heck.
Thanks for the business.
I didn't think those ores were gonna be this lucrative. Oh, now we're selling our accessories and stuff. Look at that. Ooh, look, 10 G's each. Ooh. Plus 250 every time a copper. Is it because it's trending? Candy cane? Is that because it's trending? Oh my god. Dude, the medals are trending. The quality up. I think you're right. Yeah, I noticed the quality up activating. Dude, we're about to make 300,000. This is a record. Dude, this is a record of mine. I've never made this much in one sitting. Dude, 300,000 in one sitting. Is it possible? Hold on. Come on, one more sale. One more. Dang. All right, we still have stuff. We can try to sell out. I'm down to try to sell out. Just because I want to break 300,000. Just so I can say that I've done it in one shift.
Nice.
I just want to say I made, yep, there it is. I got it. 300,000. All right, let's just sell these peppers if we can. Screw it. People are more interested in my weed than my peppers, man. All right. Dude, nice. 300,000. Watch the cheer bonus. Whoa. You want to know why? Because I have a forgeable set. I'm using the Nature Sprite forgeable set and I sold a bunch of ore. I am now learning the impact of the decor bonus today. Today's lesson. The decoration is so important. Because I sold a bunch of those ores. I have the decoration bonus for all forgeables right now. My tent is complete forgeable friendly. Dude. That's insane. Let's go take a look at our tent stats again. And let's see why. Yeah, you can redecorate between shifts, yeah. Look. Price up forgeables. Cheer gauge gain, happy energy gain. Can you upgrade your house in this game? You can make upgrades to the stuff in the house. I don't know if your house ever gets upgraded itself. All right, we are going to be participating in the next shift. And we don't have anything to sell, but... We don't have anything to sell, really, but... a bunch of random gemstones and stuff. So we're just going to sell it all and be done for the day. I'm going to sell all this stuff. And that's it. We're just going to be done. We're not even going too hard. I'll even take my weed back. All right. Let's go finish these quests. Or no. We're just shopping. Oh, what's this?
Sure. Oh, absolutely.
Okay, she just wants pickled goats.
Sorry, hon.
How many of those pickled peppers do I have left? Literally just enough to give her her quest. Easy. Easy. It's a loss of money, but whatever. Something about doing a request sounds nice.
Sure enough.
That's an expensive request. Yeah, that's 5,000 bucks.
Well, isn't that sweet? Oh.
All right, I was getting tired of telling him to fresh out just in time. Been a great neighbor to us.
Nice.
Get the recipe for pumpkin soup. Hopefully that was worth it. All right, let's go. We'll see what's up with Ganon here. Extra barn, $100,000. Done. Let's go, Ganon. Lock it in, baby. Lock it in, dude.
Hey,
All right, Arata, what's up? Bigger beekeeping or second mushroom log? Second mushroom log.
you got that right.
Lock it in, Arata. Lock it in.
Welcome.
All right. Bigger storage expansion. Lock it in. Let's go, baby. Bigger storage. Let's go.
Welcome, welcome.
All right, what about seeds? Broccoli. Broccoli seeds. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. 54 broccoli seeds locked in. Ooh, cabbage. No way, dude. Rare stuff. 54 cabbage seeds. The Prima roses we already have, but we don't have the begonias. We'll take 9 begonias. We'll take 9 bellflowers. Been a pleasure doing business with you, Miguel.
Welcome, welcome.
The extra barn gives way too many animals to pet every day, but it's good. You can buy the delicious grass instead. Yeah, I won't be buying any more animals anytime soon, I'll be honest. I just wanted the barn to have it, but I'm not going to overload myself like that until I get sprinklers. Once I get sprinklers where I can automate my field, then I can dedicate all my time to pet all my animals every day. So that's my strategy. I don't know everything about the game yet, so I don't know how far the automation can go. But as of right now, that's my strat. That's my plan. So once I get automation in my fields, then I can dedicate all my time to animals, and then I'll probably buy some more animals. But for now, 4 of each is plenty. I wouldn't mind having a Suffolk sheep. That's the only, and then a buffalo. So maybe 1 of each of those, but. We're good on bok choy. Ooh, Napa cabbage. What? Dude, we're finding all these rare seeds out here. Green onions. What? Dude, and new flowers.
Yep. Welcome.
Soy sauce and vinegar. I kind of do want to. I have beans. I can make my own, so we're fine right now. I can make most of my own of this stuff. All right. I was almost. I think I'm ready to buy a new cat and dog soon.
Yes, welcome.
Let's see what animals we have. What's up, Miguel? Buffalo calf. Up. Sheep. Chicken. Priya. And then buy pets. Let's see what pets we can get. Black horse. Persian. American short hair. Pomeranian and a border collie. Oh my god. We'll wait on this as well. Alright, we have to finish shopping here. We have to check out our 2 new stalls.
Hi, welcome.
Alright, new happy boxes. I wanted to buy this flourishing counter. Yep, got it. Can you get these recipes? If I buy these and eat them, can I get the recipes? Yeah, cool. Let's buy one of these. We'll start the process of buying these recipes every week, one at a time. I wouldn't mind having a new glider, but I'm gonna wait just a little bit.
Yeah? Come back.
All right, let's see what this is about. Exchange medals for draws at the prize stall. Winning could score you a very valuable item or just a nice consolation prize for entering. Dang, too bad I'm selling all of my medals. Oops. Yeah. Oh well. All right. Well, we'll start saving them after this season, I suppose. I'd love to see what kind of prizes we can get. All right, let's check Miguel's shop out. Wind Jewel, a strange jewel that seems to be wrapped in a faint breeze. It's said that combining it with two similar gems will create a travel stone. What? A jewel that boosts windmill performance. Set it next to the material slot to increase the quality of the items it produces. What? Set it next to the material slot to process one extra item for every 5. What? Process up to 30 pieces at once. What? Expand the production line to 12 slots. What? This is the best for the blue windmill, dude, for sure. See, blue windmill needs slots. Or process 30 at once. Either of those would be good. Create special items. What? I'll buy 9 of these. Sow in a pasture to produce especially quick spreading fodder. Grows in 3 days in any season, but does not spread further in winter. Kind of cool, actually. Wow.
Yes.
Now I just got so much more stuff to spend my money on. And here I thought I was gonna run out of stuff to spend my money on. And the game said, nah, we got you covered. And here I thought I was gonna run out of stuff to buy in this game. I was like, oh, maybe I won't, like, there's no more upgrades. Borderlands 4 struggling to hit 70 FPS on 1440p. That sucks. Can you just leave it at 60 just for smoothness? It's still probably playable, right? Yeah, that's these modern games, man. They really can't figure it out, dude. I set the Wonderstone that enables to process 12 things at once in the blue windmill, and it's awesome to rotate the higher quality seeds. You will always be broke in this game. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. How'd you get those glowing storages? From the happy, from the nature sprites. They set up a shop in the Bazaar, and you gotta go shopping there, and they'll sell you all sorts of cool stuff. Check them out. What's up, Conception? They're in the top left of the Bazaar. Up here. All right, we decorate. We got a new stall. We got a new fancy as F stall. Look at this. Price up level 3. We're at price up level 7. Dude, legendary, dude. That is so sick. Save. All right, let's open shop. All right, our shop's gonna suck, but it's fine.
Open for business.
I'm not even going for cheer time. In fact, what I should do is I should just activate level 1 cheer time as soon as possible. As soon as we get level 1. I'm just gonna go for it.
Ready, cheer?
Yeah, they're only available during the bazaar, correct.
Take some bunch.
And they take happy points. You have to you spend happy points.
Take some bunch.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I guess I could have maybe went for level 2. I didn't realize how quick it was gonna go by.
Later, bud.
Nice!
Alright, sold out. A little mini bazaar. This is my weakest bazaar I've had probably since spring in game. When I say weakest, I'm just talking about not having enough product to do 2 full sales. But funny part about that, I just broke my week record. So despite it being my weakest bazaar, I actually just broke my records for money. Look. Wait, no, I didn't. 370 for week 6? Oh, yeah. Just broke records. They're still calling it autumn because it started off as autumn and it ended as winter. 370. So it's funny, like, if I would have had more stuff to sell, I would have probably broke 400,000. Probably 450. I just didn't have enough stuff to sell. I wasn't really prepared for this bazaar. The winter hit and I was switching crops out and the trends are kind of weird, so it was a little bit harder for me to wrap my head around what I wanted to do with the trends, and before I knew it, it was just done. So I have potatoes coming for the next. Yeah. All right, so we have enough time to go shopping again if we want. But I'm okay with saving my cash, I think. I have 140,000. Or not. Or do we just buy our first Wonderstone right away?
Please,
Yeah.
take a look.
Now, here's the thing. Okay, the guy's going to give me the blue Wonderstone. What does the blue Wonderstone do? Because that one's not for sale here. It just makes it faster. Okay. I think I want the green Wonderstone right now. Or orange. I want green or orange. These are the two I can't decide on right now. Yeah, I have the quest for the blue one right now. I'm not quite there yet. It all depends on your needs and stuff, right? That's the thing about this game. There's no wrong way to play it. So really, there's no right way. So right. So yeah, green allows me to have 12 slots. So I could make my blue windmill allow me to do a lot more, which I need because I'm always trying to do mayo and cheese. But I only have I have all these different qualities of milk and eggs, so I'm always filling it up. But this would be nice because I'm starting to hit the point to where I'm doing bulk seeds. Like I'm doing 54 seeds at a time because I can fill up a whole field with one crop, and I just think that's really cool, and I'm a nerd. So this would help me because I could process 30 seeds at a time, which would be phenomenal, and it would really speed up the process for me. I'm gonna go green.
Yes.
See, oh, I didn't read that, but we're about to go find out, huh? Oh wait, I can do Sophie's quest right now because I have her cookies. Anyone else huffing that copium for tomorrow's direct? You know I am, baby. You know I'm out here. Copium. I'm copiated out. Coped out.
Yes, thank you so.
All right, nice. All right, we're out of here. We're broke. We literally have 53 bucks. We are just straight up broke. But we have like a barn coming and more storage. Like we have so much happening. Yeah, where do I put it? Right here. Dude, that's so sick. This game is so good. I can't believe that you can make these shops. Like, you don't understand. Like, there's so many different ways to play this game. Like, you can customize these windmills per whatever your interest in what you want to accomplish in the game. That's so powerful. If you're the kind of player that's doing like, okay, I need my blue windmill to be faster. I need, like somebody just said in the chat, okay, they have tea trending, so they're getting 2 extra tea from their yellow windmill, and that's making a big difference. Like, there's so many different ways to play this game. It's insane, oh man. It's so cool, dude. This game is blowing me away, dude. It's so good. This might have become my favorite farming sim I've ever played. This might take over Friends of Mineral Town for me. By the end, Friends of Mineral Town has been my favorite for nostalgia my whole life. This might be my new favorite farming sim. I think I have a new contender for my favorite farming sim, dude. This is so good. I don't want to, the jury's still out until I play more of the game, but dude, it just every step of the way there's something else to think about. It's bananas gorilla, dude. 9 18 27 35, so I need 2 more bags of carrot seeds. Math is hard, man. And then let's just get a bunch of cheese and butter. I think we're just gonna do a bunch of cheese and butter here. I know butter's worth less, but I think I want to do butter anyways because I might end up doing some cooking. No, I've never played RimWorld, but I do know the extent at which RimWorld exists. Like I understand enough to know how powerful RimWorld is. Is that a good way to word that? Yeah, like I understand enough to know like how powerful RimWorld is. I've seen some people play it. Oh, this game has the potential for extreme spreadsheeting, and it's probably already started. The Story of Seasons community does not play games, except for when they're playing their favorite games, Story of Seasons.
Today.
The spreadsheeting has probably already begun, dude. I almost guarantee it. It's already happening. I bet you if you dig around the Reddits and stuff, people are on it, dude. I almost guarantee you, right? Let's go check and see if the website's been updated yet as well. SOSGB. This website hasn't quite been able to catch up yet. Let's see if there's anything on it yet. No, not yet. This is still pretty pretty dry so far. It might take a little while. What products earn the most money in the shortest amount of time? I'm not sure yet. I don't know. It's probably a battle between fragrances, bouquets, cheese, pickled. It's like a battle between that stuff. Like, I'm trying to think of short time. Like, I know pickling takes a while. It's probably a battle between perfumes, bouquets, and like cheese and mayo type stuff. Because all that stuff's actually pretty lucrative. Again, for shortest time, it's got to be. So the question was shortest time. I think jewelry takes a long time, so I'm not putting that into the running. Same thing with pickling. I think that takes a little too long. Yeah, if you're talking about the shortest time versus the most gains, it's probably the stuff I listed off. Again, I'm just taking a wild guess. I'm not actually sure. I haven't done the math. Yeah, maybe pancakes, right? Maybe it's maybe there's a cooked dish. Yes, that's such a good thought. Yeah, maybe there's a cooked dish that I'm not paying attention to. Yeah. There usually is. The cooking in this game, there's a lot going on there. All right, there's literally nothing I can do here right now. Let's go. Let's head home and take care of animals and stuff. Usually I let myself stay up late on Bazaar days. I might not actually do that. I might just... I don't know. We'll see. Okay, that's still wet right now. Do you still need to eat, horse? Because I might have a treat for you. Nom nom.
There.
Alright, take care of the rest of the animals. Do our night watering. Onion salad. Herb sandwiches for using wheat.
There.
That's a good tip. I was just making toast.
There you go.
No, animals don't go out in the rain, but they do go out in the snow. They never go out in a thunderstorm or the blizzard, which I think those are obvious, right? So yeah, so rain, no, but snow is okay. And actually, here's a pro tip that we discovered. If your dog and cat is willing to herd them outside, it is safe. They will never herd outside if it's not safe.
There.
So if you wake up in the morning and they're outside because they should be outside. That was confusing for me at first because, again, usually snow is the same as rain, but that's not the case for this game. Snow is okay.
There you go.
But rain is not. Blizzards and hurricanes are not okay. Snow is okay. You enjoy your Silk Song lurk? Now we got plenty of seeds to plant. Let's head over to the other field and do some fertilizing and some planting here. Alright, do I have those burdock seeds? I do. Alright, let's take the burdock. Let's get the burdock in the ground. And the daikon radishes, let's get those in the ground as well. Alright, we're waiting on other stuff. Are these still wet? These are still wet. Okay.
There!
Oh, these are ready to harvest. I'm like, why won't it let me interact with these? Oh, well. Yeah, there's a ton of winter crops. I thought there was like 3 winter crops, but now I have like 7. Yeah, I thought there was 3, and now I literally have like 7 to grow. It's actually crazy. Wait, this apple tree's mature. So that means that I don't need to fertilize it anymore, correct? I think if it's mature, we don't want to fertilize it. I'm just going to keep fertilizing until I collect my first bits of fruit. Once I collect my first bits of fruit, then I will know that I'm for sure done. Oh, well, they're not all going to produce fruit because it's winter. Oh, yeah. How important is fertilizer? Kind of a choose your own adventure kind of game, you know? It's as important as you want to make it. So there's also field upgrades. So if you're not really too into fertilizing every day, there's actually upgrades you can get for your fields that are basically permanent fertilizer. And I've gotten 2 of them. I don't know if there's another one. So what I'm trying to say is that fertilizing is important if you're looking to get higher quality seeds or higher quality crops, and which you're going to need for some reasons. But if you just get the 2 field upgrades and you don't fertilize, I think you can get pretty middle of the run crops, which would serve you pretty well for the most of the game. But there are going to be some requests and some quest or request or whatever that are going to involve some higher level cooking items or higher level crops, and then you're probably going to have to engage in some fertilization. So I guess it will be somewhat important, but it's not really the most important thing for like making money and stuff. Also, if you hover over a crop, you can actually see what the star level is. Look, that star level that it's showing you right here is what it's going to be when you harvest it. You see this? So these potatoes, I almost passed out. See, these potatoes are 3.5 star. All right. So you can actually see the effects of fertilizer like live. All right. Like as you're going. So like, for example, let me go over here and show you something I just planted. So I just planted this burdock root today. And if I hover over it, it's a 0.5 star crop. Now I planted it into a level 2 field, and, or I guess level 3, because I've gotten 2 upgrades. And I've fertilized it with 3-star fertilizer. Now when we go to sleep and wake up, we might already start seeing a difference with our fertilizer. And I'm just saying this so that you know, like, you can actively kind of see the interaction of the fertilizer, and then you can judge yourself like how worth it is, right? So yeah, I think fertilization, so then I could tell you my personal opinion now. I think fertilizer is really important because that's my goal in the game, is to get the highest level quality product.
Howdy!
So for me, I think it's really important, but it doesn't have to be for everybody. All right, storage room expansion. Let's go, baby. 7th storage page incoming.
Oh.
Oh, he found something while working. I love this. Oh, he said nope. Never mind. He didn't find anything. That sucks, dude.
Right.
Stop. Oh, he says he has more room for upgrades, so we can get an 8th. We can get an 8th page. We can get an 8th page, dude. All right, let's save. Let's go check our burdock and see if it's changed today. All right, boom. So now it's a 1.5 star. Look. So my 3-star fertilizer, day 1, instantly boosted it by a whole star. And that was just one thing. Now I can actually tell you that there's a cap. A seed can only get so much better through fertilization and through your field. And I can tell you right now, this crop is going to cap out at 3.5 stars. I don't know how the cap works exactly, but it's going to cap out. I'm not going to be able to get any higher. And that cap is based off of the lowest level seed because I started at 0.5 star seeds. So if I were to start with, let's say, a 3-star seed, then I could hit the actual cap of 5 stars, which is the cap for everything in the game unless you win competitions and stuff. Once you start to win competitions and stuff, then the cap actually goes up to 7 stars. Ooh, it's potato harvesting time. Oh, nice. Because I'm using better fertilizer, now my cap is 4 stars. So I lied. Now that I'm using 3.5 star fertilizer, my new cap is 4 stars when I'm using a basic level seed. So again, like that goes to show you, like, that's how the fertilizer matters. So with 3.5 star fertilizer plus 0.5 star seed bag, I'm able to make a 4-star seed. That math actually fits way too well. Ooh, nice. Give me some of that black tea, dude. That's trash compared to my black tea, but all right. Okay. The longer the seed takes to grow, the more days you can fert them up. Correct, but there's a cap. But there is a cap. Like, we've almost confirmed that. Like, if you plant a 0.5 star seed, it will, like, it's only going to go up to a certain point depending on your fertilizer level. So if you can't just keep giving it 3-star fertilizer and expect it to go any further than a certain point. It will cap out, even if you keep fertilizing it every day. So that's something that we've started learning. So the point I'm trying to say is that there's diminishing returns, and there is a certain point in which your crop will stop growing any more, like any higher quality. And then it takes having a higher base level seed or a higher fertilizer level to go further than that cap. So if you're like brand new, day 1 in the game, and you plant a basic seed and you hit it with level 0 basically fertilizer, it's going to cap out. It's like it's not going to just keep growing. At least that's what we're pretty sure is going on. We're pretty sure. Still learning. Still learning. There could be something else going on.
There.
Boom shakalaka. Nice, UK Net. Glad to hear you're still drawing. Always encouraging creativity. Good to see you, Ron. Welcome in. Hope school's going well. Alright, this field's getting watered a little bit late. So it's going to take a while for us to be able to water this. Alright. We're trying out some Napa cabbage next. Some Napa cabbage. Nice. Just barely made it. Let's go heal up our energy. Hylian Brown, that's right, baby. Nice. Doesn't fill up your energy fully, but it's pretty nice. It's pretty high up there. Alright, we need to go get more fertilizer and go take care of we need to do some foraging. Gotcha. Nice, you're checking out some Chibi Robo. Good game. Classic. Alright, so we got that to 5 stars. That's a 5 stars. That's a 5 stars. That's a 5 stars. That's a 5 stars. And that's a 5 stars. We're done. We're done maturing our fruit trees. So now we can actually cut these fruit trees down and put them in storage and grow more. That's the interesting thing about this game. We can actually cut them down and grow more or something? There's something we can do like that. Yeah, keep the winter ones, right. Which I'm not even sure which ones are winter ones, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no clue what's going on. I'd have to like cut them down and take a look at their profile or something. Yeah, we got... Dude, that's a lot of potatoes. You weren't kidding about that. You were not joking. We did get a ton of taters. We did get a ton of tates. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree, we did. We're tated out of our mind right now. You can see it in your bookshelf. Nice. Get all them weeds. We're giving all of our stone and wood to this dude right now. Trying to get him up to level 28, which we're very close.
Go. Now.
Right, boom. Nothing going on in here because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to put in here last night. Alright, let's turn these eggs into mayo. And then I wanted to do something with these soybeans as well. Grab these. Oh, we can also pickle these taters at this windmill. Grab this. Grab this. And we ain't gonna have much room for these eggs. We found stuff to do. Process that. One of those. One of those. Let's go ahead and get 6 soy sauces. And then let's get 10 miso. I'm gonna hold off on the soybean flour. We'll get some mayo going. The end of spring year 1, so really early game. Would you recommend saving the minerals or selling them? The minerals. So wait, what do you mean? Like, you talking about like the gemstones and stuff? Like the peridot and stuff like that? Honestly, I saved all my gemstones because I knew eventually I would be turning them into accessories. So, but if you're struggling with storage space or you need some cash, just sell them. Because like you'll get more and you'll get higher quality, and I'd say just like hold on to them, but like as soon as you hit that, anytime you ever hit a point early game where you're like, man, I'm running out of storage space, then just start gutting your storage right away and sell all of it. Who cares? But yeah, I saved it all for a while, and then I just, every once in a while, I get sick of saving it and I just sell it. Yeah. Don't be afraid. Also, if you've already unlocked the nature sprites, give them stuff. The nature sprites want all your stuff. Give them stuff. If they can take it, you probably just want to give it to them. What's up, Panda? Yeah, like if they can take the item, just give it to them. Because like, it's worth it to get those guys leveled up pretty quick. It is really worth it to get those guys leveled up ASAP. Oops. Halt this production. Yeah, the nature sprites are super worth focusing on. Alright, speaking of, let's go visit the nature sprite.
Yeah.
Nice, we should probably finally have level 4 forgeables. We're gonna have level 4 forgeables by the end of today, I think. Finally. We didn't focus on it for all of summer, and then we finally started focusing on it again. And now we can finally get our blue windmill gem, or the blue gem. Alright, we don't have much energy or food on us,
State your condition.
so we need to be careful from here.
Thank you very
No jumps, just one at a time here. Yeah, the Wonderstone, whatever it's called. Alright. Now we're gonna do some real dangerous stuff. No! Oops. Well, dangerous stuff. I did say it was dangerous. Dang. There's our obligatory daily pass out. It happens every day in game. Every day I play the game in real life.
Great
Here comes my barn, I think. Nope. I think my barn should be here today as well.
Oh.
The Hearth Day. This is where I'm apparently going to get a bunch of warm winter recipes, or at least one.
Allow me to explain.
Hearth Day is when we go all out preparing hot meals for our friends. Hearth warming.
Precisely.
All right, so he brought me a hot pot. What I could do is eat it
Indeed.
and then make it myself if I wanted to try to do that. Don't think you're constrained to that hot pot. You're free to give any other warm dish of your choice. So yeah, like worst case scenario, we'll just give some warm milk.
I'll be counting on you.
I think I'm going to eat what he gave me.
Hey,
All right, here's my mushroom log upgrade.
yo.
You think?
Did the cat on his belt change colors? I swear it was black before. Does this dude accessorize? I swear it was black before. I swear, dude. Man, I'm excited for tomorrow's direct. I had a tinkle. I'll be back. All right, how's my controller doing? We charged, baby? Oh, we're juiced. Oh, we're juiced, baby. All right, we lost some day, but that's fine. We didn't get our second watering, but, you know, it happens. It could have been a lot worse. That's what I get for playing it dangerous. But at least everything got fertilized and watered at least once. Insert.
There you go.
Pet the pups while we're here. Why not? Oh, here's the hot pot. Dude, I think I'm just gonna eat it. So wait, I don't understand Hearth Day. I didn't read everything he said. I'm supposed to gift people on Hearth Day? I'm not just bringing one thing. It's not just a bring one thing event. I have to actually gift people.
Nice.
It's like, is it like more like the flower event? Is that what I'm understanding? Is it like more of the, like the flower event? Is that? So you want to bring something for each person. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I'm really happy. I really appreciate you saying that because I wasn't paying attention at all. All right. Well, so you said, wait, did I not just eat the hot pot? Oh, he gave me a couple of them. Wow, how kind. Stamina recovery is massive. I'm saving these. Screw that. And let's see what we can make. So you're saying just take herb soup. It counts as warm. It's easy, right? So this is what we'll do. We can mass produce that for the event. Yeah, we can mass produce that. Mashed potatoes doesn't even count as warm. Boo. We can also do egg drop soup. But obviously the herbs are cheaper to come by. So I see you and your strategy. I don't know how many people are in town. What's a safe number to bring? 20? Hot teas, hot soups, like the flower event. 28-ish. All right, let's just do 20. We'll just do how many we can.
Yes.
All right, I can make some tea as well.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't realize I had 2 of them. Let's make some tea.
Yes.
All right. This is just a walnut. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, mushroom rice. Just looking through my recipes to see what's trending. Still looking for maybe a super ideal thing to sell, which we might just be waiting till after the event to get some Hearth Day, because all the Hearth Day recipes are also trending. So this is literally I couldn't have asked for a better trending in some ways. Like this should be pretty good for me. Once I get all these recipes, I'm sure we could find some stuff to cook. Alright, so we're low on herbs now. This stuff can go in storage. We need to make ourselves some food to eat for like stamina recovery. Alright, I don't have any butter. Alright, I do have wheat. No, well, no, I have to process it. I do have some soy sauce. We can make some poached eggs, and I have a quest for poached eggs anyways. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's make a handful of poached eggs. And we'll make a couple herb salads, as we always do. So let me grab a stack of eggs. Let's grab a stack of 2.5 stars. I think plus my soy sauce. Oh, you know what? My soy sauce is still processing. So let's go out and we'll come back with this plan. And I think we'll be able to make it later. Make 3 of these. Yeah, the quality for the poached egg's a 3-star. It should be fine because my soy sauce is going to be pretty banging. 5-star soy sauce. I think we're going to be just fine, my dude. Yep. Alright, we don't have good food today. That sucks a little bit, but it's fine. Yo, good morning, Knight of Mercury. Alright, we need to get more fertilizer. Everything's watered, but we're not... Oh, there's my soy sauce. That happened here. Nice. Yeah, we need more weeds. We need more fertilizer. We're back to the fertilizer game. We don't have any rice, unfortunately. So we can't do any pickling this winter. We didn't save enough rice. Lesson learned, save rice. Alright, let's get 10 wheat processed here. So 10 bags of wheat. We'll get some more mayo going and we'll just save those other eggs right here. Yep, that's good. And I think we could make some jewelry as well. I don't remember
Howdy, Hylian.
what I use.
Thanks for the chill vibes while I work.
So this is some of the weaker jewelry, but it's only 1 in 1, so it's really like free. Yo, thank you, Sunflower Dragon, for 5 months, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, nice. Yeah, 6 months in advance. Taking advantage of that September sale. We love that. Yeah, our silver is all going to be used for jewelry now. We can use all of our silver for jewelry now. Which is amazing. Now, we actually should just be selling the ores raw because of trending, but I'm gonna just sell copper. And we'll use our silver to make jewelry. It makes more sense because even the trending price isn't as good as the jewelry price. All right, where's those eggs at? Let's go quickly cook these up. 6 and 6. Let's go make some poached eggs. Do we have any more room in here? No. Nice. Get that good stuff. Let's go ahead and once our nature sprite gets here at 10, we're gonna level him up. We're gonna level him up. I knew I wasn't the only one who kept those trash items. Yeah, you gotta keep those trash items. Bug. Got him. Thank you, Sunflower Dragon. Appreciate that, man. All right, poached eggs, here they come.
Yes.
These are going to be delicious to eat, and then we have to give one to Arata. So don't let me eat all of them. 4-star, beautiful. Not really good for recovery dish. Only slight, but there's chat friendship boost, which can be nice. Are you familiar with jumping at the ladybugs and pressing your catch button instead of walking up to it? I just kind of do whatever I'm in the mood to do at the time. I've caught them all sorts of different ways. jumping at them, running at them, head first. Sometimes I just kind of creep like I'm playing Animal Crossing. All right, let's go to the blue windmill. Whee! Woohoo! Yeah, I don't have like one specific technique. All right, seeds are done. Carrot seeds are almost done. Carrot seeds are almost done here. Perfect. What else can we get going? Potato seeds. So I actually want to share this because this might help you all figure out the game yourself. So I'm actually not going to make 5-star potatoes. I'm not going to turn these 5-star seeds, these 5-star potatoes into 5-star seeds. And here's why. Because I technically don't need 5-star seeds because my fields are +2. I can actually plant these 4-star potatoes. They will naturally turn into 5-star, I think not even without fertilizing. I might have to fertilize once. So in this scenario, I actually don't even need to worry about, I can sell all of these and instead we're just going to turn these into seeds. Which would be pretty nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's a slight cooldown. Sorry, y'all. It's like I can't even turn the cooldown. I can't even make the cooldown better. They're controlling me. I can't even make the cooldown better. We'll also seed make these. Yeah. The seed making takes a while, exactly. Alright, we have 3 more spaces left. And we're gonna use it making some upgraded mayo. And we can increase the value of the mayo again. No, I need lumber. I need regular lumber. Yes, I remembered. Alright, that's only 3. So that's a problem because I actually need more than that. So let me grab the rest. Wait, so how much do I have exactly? 3, 1, and then I have 1 in my storage, so I don't need any more technically, but let's just go ahead and do it anyways. We'll do 3. Having fields empty for a day seems to complicate the calculations. Well, you don't have to have the fields empty for a day. You can just plant something else. Why would you ever do that? Why would you leave your fields empty? Right. You have to have at least 2 crops rotating. And this is actually like real life as well. Because in real life, you can't grow, they don't just do only corn, they go back and forth because it helps with the soil, it helps with the field. So they'll do corn, then they'll do soybeans, then they'll do corn, then they'll do soybeans. You have to do the same thing in this game. So you do carrots, and then you plant potatoes, and then while your potatoes are growing, you turn the carrots into seeds. And then you just rotate that process. Now, obviously, let's say you have a trending crop like potatoes, and ideally you would want to only grow round crops. Then yeah, sure, you'd be in a situation where you're like, dang it, I don't want there to be too much downtime, but either way, you just grow Yeah, you just grow different something else. Making enough seeds to fill all the fields is rough, especially when you double water. So I'll usually plant a few store-bought. Yeah, sure. It's not too big of a deal, especially if you have 5-star fertilizer. I don't even think it matters. Yeah, that's how I was doing it up until now. It's funny that you say that, because like literally up until this episode today, this is like episode 11 or 12, I was doing some store-bought, some seed make. But now I'm at the point to where I can process everything, so I'm processing everything. Yeah. All right, that's all here. I just need to blue skidoo out of here. Boing hop. Yo, good to see you today, Starfunks and Alt075. Welcome in. All right, let's go get that forgeable upgrade, and then we can forage for 4-star stuff all day. Perfect timing.
Feeling dandy.
Feeling dandy, and then just cut them off. All right, we're just gonna put all the 3.5-star stuff in there. Oh, the bonus items changed. It's not seasonal. It might be weekly. Okay, this would be a big boost. Yeah, it must be weekly, Zaradu, yeah.
Thanks, bud. Woohoo!
All right, we finally have 4-star forgeables. Yes, we can finally get the blue wonderstone, and we can go out there and get some foraging done. We can go out there and get some foraging done today. All right. Get that going. Just got some mayo finished. Boom, boom. Throw that away. All right. Off to the woods to go do some foraging. For 4-star stuff now. Yeah, we weren't sure. It's got to be weekly. It's definitely not monthly. We can confirm that. I know the equestrian area is something I was actually thinking about trying to do today. I wanted to take my horse over there, but I left without him. Oops. Whoopsies. All right, we should have a good amount of fertilizer here. Thank goodness, because we're completely out. Oh, wow, the horse can just be teleported to you? Seriously? That's insane. I didn't even know. Right, we're not doing anything here for now. Feels sad not taking advantage of my yellow windmill. I'm just not at the point to where I need it all the time. It's good for pickling some stuff. It's good for teas, but I ran out of tea stuff. And I'm not quite at the point of doing orichalcum tools yet. I think I'm close. All right. Let's go ahead and eat one of these poached eggs. And then we'll follow up with an herb salad so we have that little bit of stamina saver. Alright, let's gut the mountains. I think we have honey coming today as well. What's up, pineapple? Ooh, nice mushroom. Don't mind if I do. So now Arata isn't here all the time because he doesn't sleep here anymore, huh? Yeah. Arata used to always be in the mountains. Now he's like waking up at a hotel. What a casual. Huh. And here I was calling him Goku. Goku would never wake up in a
State your condition.
hotel. Casual, dude.
State your condition.
Boost. He's the best, man. What a cutie. Oh yeah, dude, so much loot. Alright. We should have flowers we can plant. And I think we have honey to collect. We do? Oh, I got my first royal honeycomb, dude. Yo, and we got 32.5 star. My first royal honeycomb. We're moving up in the world. Ooh, I stole the bee.
Nice.
Wow, this game doesn't promote good bee support. We're just out here robbing bees, dude. I'll take another one, don't mind if I do. Yeah, I didn't have any farm-grown flowers at the start of winter. That's why I just got 5 added. Hopefully we get some more planted soon. Yeah, thanks for the pro tip. I knew there was something up with that, but I wasn't sure. Alright, we're almost out of energy. We better do the right thing and eat more food. Last time we tried to play it risky, we lost the biscuit. Yeah, no, not today. You're playing Fields of Mystery right now? Nice. We tried to play it risky and we lost the biscuit. And that's just not our style, man. Alright, nice. Mountains cleared for the most part. Now, the mountains will actually reset at 5 p.m. and we could go again right now. But I'm not gonna. I'm out of here. Come here. All right, speaking of, where's Bug Girl at? Let's hook her up. I got all sorts of stuff for you. Woo! Right, go to the other ore spot over here. And then we can just warp home. Like, easy peasy. Easy poini. Or whatever. Ooh, let's get that bagworm again. Bagworm! And then... boom. The eventing is tomorrow. Yeah, Hearth Day is tomorrow. So we're good to chill. Yup. Oh, that? Yeah, no, I'm ignoring that. I don't ignore it on purpose, but like, it's one of those things for me where it's like, I'll get to it when I get to it. If that's fair, yeah, I just kind of like, well, we'll get to it whenever, you know. All right, where's our honey at? Let's go ahead and get our new honey processed. We have 3 spots open. Let's process some honey. And I guess we could do another, like a jeweler, right? Yeah. I think it's silver and copper. Let's double check. Royal honey. Oh yeah, I only have 2 spots open. Oops. Yeah, I've gotten invigorating honey before. Alright, so we're done here. Drop this off. Lots of iron. We can probably go turn that. As soon as all this sturdy lumber's done, we can go get that bazaar unlocked with the iron. And then we have Bazaar rank 6 on the horizon, which is beautiful. Let's go see if Harada's around here. He is. All right, let's go. Let's go turn in this poached egg. We might as well, right? Hey, dude. I got your request. I know you wanted some food, so I got some food for you. I got that food you wanted, and you can give me this thing that looks like a decoration.
Thanks. Yo.
Large fish pool. Use it to decorate your bazaar stall. That's what I expected.
Sup?
All right, let's quickly check our request out just to kind of get a refresher course. Oh, we can go finish this. Another stall. Claire's got a dream. Oh, nice. That one just happened naturally. One more gift and Operation Present is done. Oh, I have the mayo. I could give her this mayo as well. All right, let's go get this request from this dude in this building. See what he wants. What up, dude?
Sorry.
I lost a pen I borrowed from D.
Yeah.
Okay, he wants me to help him find his pen.
Yeah.
All right, homie. No problem. No problemo, dude.
Hi. What you doing?
All right, where's that lady at? She lives up here. Nice, new bazaar stall incoming.
Sure enough.
Sure enough. Here you go. I made 101 foods.
Goodness!
All right, those dishes were something special. that does it. From now on, you're officially looking at the owner of Clara's Diner, featuring warm home-style cooking that'll fill you right up. Dude, that's awesome, because that's probably more winter recipes we can purchase, and we can find the perfect food to cook for our winter trend. Oh, dude, this is perfect. Obviously, Hot Pot is really good. Like, the value of Hot Pot is actually insane. And I think it's probably really good. Let's go take another look at Hot Pot really quick so I can show y'all what I'm talking about, because it's an insane... The value is crazy. There's a couple dishes in the game so far that have been like this. 3,200 bucks. And I'm telling you right now, there ain't no way that a radish, a cabbage, a green onion, and any of these fish are going to be worth anything near that. I can tell you right now, like, this right here is probably worth like 100 at around 5-star, maybe 150 around 5-star, maybe 100. So like, let's just say collectively 500, and that's me being very generous. The fish is what, 500? I don't know what fish is worth raw, but it can't be worth that much. So let's just say the fish is worth 1,000, just to be a mega generous. That's 1,500. Take a look at this base price. This might be a phenomenal dish for me to sell this season. And I'm growing everything right now that it requires. It's probably hard to get those specific fish. Some of them seem common. I know the sweet fish was somewhat common. I don't think I've seen any of the other fish. Yeah, there's probably a bunch of really good recipes like that. Like, we found this rainbow drink. Look at this, 9,500 bucks. Cooking might be some like real good endgame money depending on your trends, dude. Some of these recipes are nuts. All right, let's go. Take care of our mammals. Yeah, the fish, it does hold back that recipe, though. I think Candy Cane's right. Just a little bit, because you don't have any control over what fish you catch. So you'd have to work really hard to mass produce that. Really, you just have to find out the exact times that those fish appear and then just farm.
There you go.
Really, it just comes down to knowing the times. Again, this game is ripe for some spreadsheeting. I feel like mining ores would do better time spent. Yeah. I mean, for me and my current trendings, I agree. Ores are crazy good. Oh yeah, I agree with that for sure. Oh, I needed to go take a bath. Oops. Forgot. Whoopsies. Got most of our energy back. Thank goodness. Oh, we need water. Do I have fertilizer in here? I do. Ooh. Alright, 3 spaces opened up. right, I think I'm gonna process some walnuts. And let's start getting some 4-star lumber and stuff going. Yeah. Time to upgrade. Our first 4-star stones. Hook them up. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not doing the double jump with watering crops. Yeah, I'm just doing single jumps. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we've been single jumping all stream. Yeah. We got that nice golden can. Oh, it's been delicious. It's been delish. We have just enough fertilizer. We have just enough fertilizer here to do this whole field. We're back to our old fertilizer game, which is to say I just need to make as much as I can. So let's go take a stop at the yellow windmill. We'll stay up late. Get some fertilizer going there. And then I'm doing a very stubborn equestrian park late night because I keep forgetting to go there. So making sure you knew. Yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah, we are locking it in. It's funny that my yellow windmill has more than once just turned into a place for me to process fertilizer because it's such high-end end game stuff. Skip the winter horse race. I never trained my horse. I'm trying to start doing it, not because I know there's a winter horse race coming up. But someone in the chat said they won their first derby with only doing one training session. So I think the first race is probably going to be like approachable. I think I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. Yeah, I'm trying to get better about not accidentally double jumping, because it's such a waste of energy if you do. Unfortunately, this game does want you to think about that. I say unfortunately, but if anything, it's actually kind of cool. But this game, like, they want you to actually think about that. It's cool that they somehow made a game that it has some actual mechanical things for you to think about as the player. Like, normally the mechanical stuff isn't as important. Like in Stardew, you can, like, animation cancel So there's always like a little bit of that mechanical stuff in Stardew. There's, you know, there's also the... I think I'm just gonna let myself pass out. There's just so many goodies here, dude. Yeah, screw it. Let's just pass out. Oh, no, not yet, huh?
That's it.
Oh, really? The winter one's different. Oh, interesting.
Yo.
All right. Garen, what's up, man? You got my barn finished, dude?
How's it hanging?
Nice. He's so excited to work for me. I love this guy. I wish all my employees were this excited to be in my presence. Now you should be able to house 12 more animals. And birds? Oh, yeah, chickens. Just so you know, that barn ain't getting any bigger than that. Though I'm pretty sure you'd have your hands full if it could. True.
See you soon.
Stop by my stall if y'all ever want work done, yeah?
Thank you.
That about does it. I'm heading back. Appreciate your business. I'd appreciate it if you put a full shirt on. I don't want to see your little curly cues on your chest. But all right. All right, where's all these dishes? Boom. 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 All right, we got warm food for days. Our middle name is Warm Food. Our middle name is Hearth Day.
How are you?
We can't be stopped. We're about to get so many recipes. Sunny, snowy, sunny, sunny. It's the regular snowy day, right? Yeah. All right, I'm out of here today, chat room. Thanks for coming by for my quiet little cozy stream. I'll be back tomorrow for Nintendo Direct hype and then whatever the heck else we want to do. Bam Margera quote insert here. Thanks for coming and hanging out. No raid today. We're about to fade Skadizzle. Let's go ahead and throw this one up. Is this it? All right, it's been a while since we listened to this one out the door. All right, fan, thanks for coming out. You'll find more episodes of my Grand Bazaar on YouTube, by the way. So if you're new out here, my full playthroughs on YouTube. I'm just one episode behind, which is yesterday. So if you're interested in watching more Grand Bazaar, check it out. Check it out. You'll find the playlist. If you go to the playlist tab, you'll find it in the Discord as well. We do have a channel called Content Archives. And you can find all sorts of content. I just started releasing Coral Island videos as well. If you want to see how I navigate Coral Island for the first time. All right. Thanks for coming out, everyone. I hope you have a good rest of your Thursday. Excited for the Nintendo Direct. We'll be back tomorrow. Nintendo Direct. Excitement. Should be fun. Love y'all and appreciate y'all. Till then, this is Highly in Descent signing off. Peace.